In the vast expanse of the Islamic Golden Age, a spiritual movement emerged that would challenge the established order and reshape the religious landscape. This was the Sufis, the mystics of Islam, who sought a deeper, more personal connection with the divine. The origins of Sufism can be traced back to the early days of Islam, with the Prophet Muhammad himself having companions who were known for their piety and spiritual devotion. However, it was in the 8th century that Sufism truly began to take form, as mystics started to organize themselves into brotherhoods, or tariqas, following the teachings of influential figures like Hasan al-Basri and Junayd of Baghdad. In the bustling city of Basra, the caliphate's cultural and intellectual hub, a crisis was brewing. The orthodox Umayyad caliphs, who ruled from Damascus, were seen as corrupt and distant, their rule a stark contrast to the spiritual fervor that characterized the early days of Islam. The Sufis, with their focus on personal salvation and love for the divine, found a receptive audience among the disaffected masses. Thus, the Sufis became the voice of the people, their whispers echoing in the mosques and marketplaces of Basra. They preached a message of love and tolerance, urging their followers to seek the divine within themselves rather than in outward acts of piety. This was a radical departure from the orthodox Sunni doctrine, which emphasized obedience to religious law and the authority of the caliphs. The Sufis' message resonated with many, and their tariqas began to spread across the Islamic world. In the Maghribs of North Africa, the Almoravids and Almohads rose to power, their armies united by a Sufi ideal. In Persia, the great poet Rumi would later found the Mevlevi order, which would become one of the most influential Sufi tariqas in history. But the Sufis' defiance of the orthodox order did not go unchallenged. The Abbasid caliphs, who overthrew the Umayyads in 750 AD, saw the Sufis as a threat to their political authority. They launched a series of persecutions against the mystics, burning their books and attacking their gatherings. Yet, the Sufis persisted, their whispers growing louder amidst the flames. The Sufis' influence continued to grow, their teachings shaping the spiritual landscape of the Islamic world. They introduced concepts like tawakkul, trust in God, fana, annihilation of the self, and baqa, perpetual existence in God, that would become integral to Islamic mysticism. Today, the Sufis' legacy can be seen in the diverse and vibrant Islamic world. From the whirling dervishes of Turkey to the qawwali singers of Pakistan, the mystical tradition of Sufism continues to captivate and inspire. The whispers of the Sufis, once a challenge to the established order, have become an integral part of the rich tapestry of Islamic history.